Hello Southwest Seniors, Lorraine here with another MaxUC tutorial. In this video we're going to look at how to open a MaxUC meeting once you've gotten an invite from one of the staff members. So most likely the invite is going to come in the form of an email that will be sent to you. So you're going to open your email, and I've created a test meeting that I emailed to myself that we're going to use just for demonstration purposes. So in this email it says Southwest Senior Center invites you to attend a meeting, topic test meeting, time October 22nd, so today at 3:30. Time is sometimes going to be important because as we add more activities to the calendar, there will be multiple meetings and you're going to want to make sure that you're logging into the right one. So you will want to keep track of that. The next thing that it says is join by URL, and then you have this big confusing code and words and numbers and letters, and don't worry about it, just click on it. We're going to open it. So we're in MaxUC, and look, there I am. Hi everyone. So this is what it'll look like when you open the meeting. You'll see yourself, so make sure you comb your hair. And as people enter into the call, you'll see them as well. There will be like multiple boxes, and you'll be able to choose, how you want them laid out. And if you tap on the screen, then your menu, depending on the device you're using, the menu will either be at the top or at the bottom. So up here, we have mute, stop video, share content, participants, and more. If you're on a call with a number of people, mute is helpful to prevent feedback. So if too many people are talking at one time, sometimes the microphones get weird and you can't understand anything that anybody's saying. So a lot of times whoever's hosting the meeting will say to you, please mute yourself. So if they say that, you go like that, and now you're muted. See, the line and your little microphone is red. If somebody asks you a question and then you want to be able to talk, you unmute yourself. If you're having a bad hair day and you just don't want to be on camera, you can stop the video. So you use the little camera button, and see when it's red and has the line through it, you can't see me now. But the whole advantage of using this is that everybody gets to see each other, so it's nice to keep the video on. Share content is if you want to be able to show someone a photo or a website. This is maybe a little advanced. We're not going to get into that too much yet. So don't worry about that one quite yet. Participants is going to show you who's in the call. Nothing's really going to show up for me here because I'm the only one on this, because this is just a test call. One thing that you might want to know, though, is that little chat function down here. So this is like, for example, if you're having some trouble with your video or you're having some trouble with your audio, but you can get to chat, you could say that by typing in a message like, Lorraine, please call me. I can't figure this out. Or if you just want to say something like, maybe you have a question and somebody's talking and you don't want to forget that question, so you could type your question in the chat, and then when the person's done talking, they'll see it and they would be able to answer your question. So I'm just going to show you how it works. I'm going to say hello, and I'm going to send, and see, everyone can see hello. On certain meetings, send to might have a few options, like it might say send to host, send to just panelists, send to everyone, and you would choose who you wanted to send that message to. For this, because I'm the only one here, my only option is everyone. So all one of me gets to see that I said hello. Okay. Over in More, you have the option of disconnecting your audio. You can do applause or thumbs up. So sometimes if you're muted and if the host asks a question, they might say, give me a thumbs up. They mean to press that. Or if you really like something that they're saying, but you don't want to interrupt by unmuting yourself, you can use the little applause icon. Again, you have access to the chat from here. Meeting settings, that's advanced. We won't get into that right now. Don't worry about that. Minimize meetings sometimes can be helpful. For example, if you're using your phone and a call comes in, you might want to minimize so that you can access your regular phone screen. And then if you tap on it, the full screen comes back. So that's basically how this works. So obviously just using the link from the email is the easiest way to get into a meeting. However, sometimes the link won't work for you, or maybe you can't access your email right that moment. The other thing that you will see, and I'm not going to end the call, but I'm going to go back out to that email. So the other information that you'll see on this email that you're going to get that has join by URL, or you can join by phone, and there are 2 phone numbers that are listed. I'm going to say only join by phone if you absolutely can't get the app to work for you. So when you call in, they're going to ask you for your meeting ID, and then you'll be able to listen in to the call and you'll be able to talk, but obviously you're not going to be able to see what's going on because you're just using the regular phone. You're not using video. The other thing that you can use is the meeting ID if you need to. So down here, meeting ID, it's this long string of numbers. Write it down somewhere. And I'm going to show you, I think I'm going to show you actually on the other device, how you would get into the call just by using that meeting ID. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to switch. So I'm now on this other tablet that also has MaxUC, and it's going to say join a meeting. It's going to ask you for your display name, and obviously you can type in whatever you want to be called during that meeting. Oops. Okay, so I put my name in there and meeting ID. So that long string of numbers, 1 1 6 1 7 0 3 0 2 3, and join meeting. Now, on some of these calls, there's probably going to be a password or. Ooh. We're definitely getting feedback here. So I'm going to deny audio right now. Otherwise, we've got it across 2 devices here. And so that's what I was talking about feedback that you'll get. If there's too many people on a call and everybody has their microphones on, that's exactly what's going to happen. So I'm going to deny the audio right now, but I'll allow pictures just so that See, so that you can see me, and you see that, I don't know if you can see it, it's really tiny, but the little microphone is crossed out because I didn't allow the sound. So we're in the meeting on this device, and you can see that this one has a little different of a view, and the menu, see how I said the menu's either going to be at the top or at the bottom? On this device, the menu's at the bottom. So see, my audio is not, I'm muted right now, but video is on. There's that share again, and participants and more. So I thought this would be good to show you what it looked like on two different devices and two different ways of being able to log in. So I hope that was helpful. If you have questions, please feel free to contact me. You can message me through the center's Facebook page. You can email me. You can give me a call at the center. And hopefully we'll get you all set up, and we'll see you in one of these MaxUC calls really soon. Okay, great.